and welcome everybody back to episode 5 of K Factory. Now you may notice that the screen is fairly black at the moment, and that is because me being a complete idiot forgot to hit the little start recording button when I started this episode. So, to explain what I did in between episode 4 and 5, I did what I said I was going to do and I just decorated the base up. And you'll see that a little later in the episode once we've moved on from this end city that we're at. Basically, the only thing that I did in the first part was kill the Enderdragon. So I got a bow, did a couple of little quests, and then I killed the Enderdragon. And now, the next part you're going to see is me just getting to an end city because we need an elytra, so we can make ourselves the creative wireless transmitter, and also get us the creative controller as well. So, I'll leave you on to me again. Okay. Right, we are back. I've finally found myself an end city with a bloody ship. Absolutely forever. Look at all this. Look at all this flying around about do. Look at all this. I went all the way around here, up here, couldn't find one. So I went back and then went a different way and ended up finding one eventually. I found one, I think, here as well, yeah, but there was no ship. So right pain. But we need a couple of things. We're going to want to grab this dragon head off the front. We're going to want to grab, don't care about those, the elytra from down here. Hopefully there is one and it's not been. Are you serious? It's been destroyed by some leaves. Oh my lord. The only thing that I needed was destroyed by some stupid leaves. Okay, time to find another bloody city. And there's a lovely little ship. So let's do the same. We get an extra dragon head, I suppose. So let's steal that. And let's hope there's some wings down here. Now I do need to kill the dragon again before we actually make what we want to make. Because I want to duplicate these wings, and to duplicate these wings, you need these dragon scales, and you only get them from the second time. You don't get any on the first time you kill the dragon. So we're going to fly all the way back to base, which shouldn't take too long. Just back down to this ball. Be there in no time. Well, be there fairly quick. And then we'll make some crystals. I'll kill the dragon again, get some of those scales. We'll duplicate these wings, so we've got an extra pair. So I don't want to use the only pair and then have to come and find a stupid end city again. So I'll kill the dragon again, we'll duplicate these wings, and then we'll kill some withers. Right. We're best off doing this in the end anyway. I should be able to make a little. I think it has to be 3 high. I'm pretty sure the wither should get stuck in there. If I spawn the wither like so. Pretty sure the wither can't get out, it'll just fly up and get stuck. It's just the same effect that it has doing it underneath there, but because these blocks are witherproof. This guy can go nowhere. I may need some blocks underneath. Stop him from destroying that, but there's 1 star. So I'm gonna get the 4 stars that we need to make this creative transmitter right here. Then we'll be all done dandy. Well, I'll kill a few more than 4, because we're gonna need nether stars for some other stuff. But because of my attack boost, it's super easy and super quick. So let's craft this bad boy up. Just like so. Lovely jubbly. I'm sure we'll be able to pop down here. Come back here where our transmitter is. And plonk that on. So no matter where we are now, no matter what dimension we're in, we can access our thing. And we do get a creative controller as a reward. So we no longer need to have this point on the back. So it'll now be powered forever by that. Lovely. That's what I like to see. So, oh, to complete this quest, what's this? To complete this quest, we just need to make this. Let's make this real quick. And then we've done every quest on this page. This was something for the simple storage. Yeah. Don't exactly know what it does. It just makes it so you can endpoint of network for inventory. Okay. Not sure what that block does, but not really bothered. Oh no, we haven't made transmitter or receiver. This allows you to access from other dimensions as well, but we don't actually need to do so. Because we've got that creative upgrade. I think there was one more thing, was there not? Yeah, fluid grid. Piece of cake. There's the grid. There's the fluid grid. And that should be all the quests. Apart from this one for whenever you need to craft something, make a pattern for it. Automate every crafting recipe you need to use. So that's just kind of, really, that's just a preference kind of thing. That's just something you check off at the end once you're done with the pack, because you've used all the recipes that you've done, I assume. You can check it off when you want, when you think you've got all the patterns that you're going to use, but yeah. And also on this one as well, we need to automate dried kelp, dried kelp box, and belts. So it's pretty easy. We just need to take kelp, cook it with a create like fan and fire, have it go into a compacting drawer. There's blocks, and then we need to automatically craft belts. How do you go about auto crafting in this pack of this thing? You have to use this thing. I mean, it's possible because I think you're able to connect item pipes up to them. So we can set that up real quick. Get rid of this for now. That was something to automate all the dyes. Automate wither killing. I honestly don't know how we're going to do that. Do we have? No. The only way I could see about doing it is with a mob masher. Or is there something from? We don't have. No, I don't know how you go about automating wither killing in this pack. So how would you go about even building the withers? With this mechanical placer, maybe? Wouldn't that just get blown up? I don't know. We'd have to automatically build the wither and then have something kill the wither. It's just, like I say, just the mob masher. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that in between episodes. But next on the agenda, now we've done those two things, is to jump into... Honestly, I'm not sure. Should we do the kelp farm real quick and just get that off? Checked off. Because we can probably squeeze this in down here, because we don't need to see it. We don't need to be able to see it, should I say. So we can squeeze it in down here somewhere. Or how there's a fan this side, we can probably just set up a fan this side. With fire instead. So if we get some netherrack. Another fan. Then we're going to want some flint and steel. How much iron are we up to now? 34k. So we need like 80,000 to make that armor. We're going to want some shafts. Some belts. We're going to need 6 of those crafters. And then we're going to want pipes. The wrench. We're going to want compacting drawer, which I don't think we have. Yes, we do. The keys. What else? What else? And then a drawer to actually store the belt. Is that it? Are we fine? I think that's it. So let's set up. Have to do fan, fire, belt. It'd be a pretty small belt there. We can do the fan right there. No, we can't because of the track. So we'd have to extend some shaft out. Do the fan here. That is blowing the correct way. Then we have to do fire here. Then we're going to want belt like so. And then we're going to want a compacting drawer like so with, we're going to need a funnel. It's a funnel. Funnel on that to go into there. To get some kelp out just to test. Make sure that actually cooks the kelp. That takes a long time. But yeah, we can stick a filter on. Just stick a filter on that drawer. Then we need to connect up rotational power to this, which shouldn't be too difficult. What we can do is grab some gearboxes. We can just hook onto that and stick some shaft onto that maybe, yeah. And then if a piece of kelp gets dropped onto here, we're going to want an exporter. We're going to want a chute maybe, and a drawer. So that way, connect and put a chute right here, not right there. It's too low. Just put that there for now. Put a chute right here. A drawer on top. And we can export kelp into that drawer. Which is easily done. We can just connect up to this. Line. Wherever it is. Like so. Get a little bit of kelp out, so we can say I want kelp going in there. The kelp should drop out, get completely stuck. We're going to want a regulator, so it just keeps one in the drawer, and it's still just going to get stuck. That way we're just going to lose tons and tons of kelp. At least that works. And we're going to want that. Like so, with a drawer, with external storage maybe. And I hope we can just pipe into the front of all of these. It's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world. I'm going to want to filter that pipe as well. Whitelist, add, nope, submit, no. Kelp should end up into, yeah, see they've got a stupid kelp box on. There we go, it's got kelp. We've all got those, and we just need to connect up a little bit of rotational power, and then we're golden. Let's get a cog out. Stick a cog on. I don't know. Gearbox. gearbox, shaft, fish bash. We're gonna make belts. There's belts. Automatically. Let's just connect this up to there like so. Lovely. Well, kelp's going to come in very slowly, to be fair. So once it's got through the kelp that we've actually got, it should be fine. We can increase this speed, I'm pretty sure. Don't think it'll be the best idea, but it was at 96. 128, are you not stressed? It's not overstressed, that means these wheels will be going even faster. Can we go higher? Well, no, okay, that's too high. $128 is the highest we can go. That's fine. So that's the fastest this fan will go. It's the fastest it'll cook the kelp. And it just is what it is. If a better kelp despawns, better kelp despawns. Oh well. It'll make belts until that draw's full. So there we go. Technically the kelp farm isn't using create. This actual kelp farm itself. But how the heck? I know it'd be very difficult to do. Would it though? Is that what the quest line wants you to do? Using create makes an automatic farm. Reducing kelp. I've used create in the farm, so I'm going to check that off. Create is being used. So, let's put this stuff away. There we go, we have belts and kelp blocks and kelp. Why the heck not? You know what we can do? We can make this, it's called a downgrade. Where is it? This thing. That makes it so you can only use in a drawer. It will only hold a stack of items. So it'll only make a stack of belts, which we're never going to need because we don't want 2,000 belts built up in this drawer. Okay, so I've got. Oh. So now this will only hold a stack of belts, and then the system will stop making them because they can't go in the drawer, and it'll just store dried kelp then. Oh, I do have an issue with this quest as well. I've had these steel stuff. I've had all this stuff on me, and it just won't complete this quest. I don't know why. Like, if I just need steel scaffolding slabs, I've got steel scaffolding slabs. I take them out. Nothing. They do look different on that though. Is there a different kind of slab that you can make with the steel scaffolding? Is that where I'm going wrong? Is there a second recipe? No? If you make it somewhere else. Oh. Oh! That's so, like, weirdly misleading. You have to turn that scaffolding into some... Oh, you can make different types of scaffolding. Then it goes back to the beginning. Interesting. That's crazy. Yeah. So I think we're gonna end this episode here. So I thank you all so much for watching. I shall see you all in the next episode. Adios.